Just for the video's purpose, Ballsy is a homicide detective, heavily augmented, and he's got a mysterious background, and he has chef augmentations as well, which I'm interested to see how they come into play.
And so is he.
We're all, yeah. JC, the robot, the damages were much heavier than he thought that they would be. He's got to have all like the firmware sorted out, and his brain has to kind of be recycled and stuff. There's a lot of problems from that because he got hit on the head real hard at the end of the last episode.
Cracked his faceplate.
Yeah. Drake.
Francis Drake.
Drake. She has had to go back to England. We assume that the team just assumes she's gone off on like sick leave or whatever. They don't know much about her background, but she's gone off to sort out some estates management in England. Mac has a cast for the broken arm for now.
Okay, that's fine.
Which is going to... Cause you're on
Which arm was it? In my head it was my left. I'll say
arm?
it's left.
Left arm, okay. Are you left or right-handed? Or... I don't know.
Ambidextrous,
yeah.
Because it's all they're pretty much mechanical
Yeah,
arms,
yeah.
more or less. So.
That makes sense.
Do you put mechanical arms in splints? Or... Oh yeah. Do you just get them like a new one?
Oh, they got organic bits in.
Your arm's not augmented. You don't have like a really heavily augmented arm. It's pretty au natural, isn't it?
The augmentations
like the lung and
it's mostly, but then there's like blood augmentations. Yeah, it's more about like the insane strength comes from because their blood's like hyper oxygenated, and like the muscle fibers are different, they're altered. But I guess,
I'm sure she's got some augmented muscle fibers, but that might.
But it is still it's mostly organic. It's like they're like experimental, top of the range.
So with
like
your
paid for by the police.
With your arm being sorted out and recast, are you assuming that's just going to be like regular bones again? You want the regular bones, or are you going to be like, yeah, just upgrade the arm?
I think the arm was. I think the arm was. It was pimped as it was. I think it's good enough. They already did like work. I'm thinking it's got like. It had like bone. But the bone was like laced. The bone was the bone was like. Well, I think strong enough before. I probably needed something anyway. So the bone's like laced with carbon fibre and stuff. So it's like partly self-repairing, partly has to be repaired. So it's just got to take time to heal.
And so we're going to start off in a Russian mafia den in West Hollywood. And what's happened is you guys are at the scene of the crime at the beginning, and it is just, there has been a real mess there. Like, just a load of mafia members have been like torn apart. They're all varying degrees of augmented, so some more natural than others, some heavily augmented, but they've like literally sort of been torn and slashed by not a regular human could do this much damage. They've been torn, slashed sort of all around, like the walls have been basically repainted in red. They've been sort of just utterly decimated by some... You don't know, to be honest.
Okay, is Ballsy here at this point, or is it just the
Ballsy is here because he is on, because you guys are...
Boys, how's it going?
You guys are 2 men down for this, or 2 people down for this.
And now you're 3 men up, do the math. Let's solve this
Ballsy is here, homicide detective. And you guys, have you guys...
He's got 10 scrotums.
Have you guys... did you guys know Ballsy beforehand? He's in a different section of the
sitting around the office.
Yeah,
I've seen him around the
I've
office.
been on the force for a while, so I can never get the paper.
I've met him.
Paper jam on the printer.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
We met at the printer a few
Yeah.
times.
Alright.
I
Anyway.
keep doing it on purpose.
So I'm looking around. Does the like blood and stuff? Does it look like? Would you say it's like ritualistic? Like it's like a serial killer type? You know, smearing the walls with like pentagrams and stuff, or does it just look like it was really brutal?
Do we have any dice?
Oh fuck, yeah, that kind of important, isn't it?
Pause.
So like I said before, do these killings look ritualistic?
No,
You would say
it's
that
brutal.
they just look like someone's gone
Animalistic, if anything.
town to town. So
Is it- can we see anything of why they were meeting here, what they were doing?
No, you know, this was like it was a renowned sort of mafia den, but
Yeah.
it's kind of, the problem you've got is trying to bust up like gangs in LA
Yeah.
can be tricky because you get a lot of, like, they've got a lot of legal support obviously behind them, they've
Yeah.
got, like, they're so integrated into society and stuff. To bust them, there's going to be a lot of sort of blowback, so you need really solid stuff to get them down,
Yeah.
and they're very thorough in, all the gangs are very thorough in their business, so just like any other city, you know.
Yes.
Can
Because
we
you know.
can we perceptualize anything?
Yeah,
around
yeah,
that?
I
Like,
was
can
going
I
to
see
say,
things?
can I? Whilst those guys are perceiving, I'm going to use this. Probably isn't the best of my intelligence isn't amazing, but I'm going to look up. Is anyone else intelligent? None of our intelligence is
I've
very
got
good.
two
Should I see if
I've
I
got
can
two.
tell them something out of the bodies?
I perceive 6 and 5. I perceive 6.
I perceive a gentleman's fall.
You basically perceive that the brains, you know,
Yeah.
like where there'd be sort of memory cells or, you know, sort of memory things. The brains are like non-recoverable. They have been like destroyed.
Okay.
So you cannot recover any sort of recent memory activity from the brains. They've just been like just sort
Was
of.
I'm
Mushed
guessing
up.
any kind of
But-
CCTV they had in there is all.
Yeah, go to the security.
Yeah,
you go to like
I go to
the
the
security room, and like, it's like literally like a blade's just sort of like piercing all the control
Yeah.
systems and stuff, and there's really like you can try and recover information from it if you.
Yeah, can I try and? Is that intelligence or?
Yeah.
we can
what's
Ha.
your,
I got 1, so I feel
I
like
got a 6.
you, Ballsy, hack away, and you're more about homicide detective stuff, but somehow, possibly to the chagrin of other people who are more sort of cybernetic oriented, you're able to pull some audio.
So I just do like
footage.
Control V, and I see what they were just looking at. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's filthy.
Yeah.
That is just. But yeah, audio.
You find
yeah,
that
you get some
your whisk fits perfectly back into reading the wiring. You just spin it all back into
I
place.
totally whip it up again, and then it works.
But yeah.
Oh, this is a processing phone.
A gentle coolie should sort this out.
It's just a lot of Russian shouting.
But I don't know Russian.
Does anyone speak?
This is the
Russian?
thing, you're able to like translate it,
Oh,
Okay.
right.
but it's a lot of Russian shouting like, what the hell is that thing?
Oh, right. Okay.
What is it?
Yep.
Ah!
Some sort of death attack robot or like
Yeah.
mutated person.
Or
What I'm
weird.
going to, or weird genetic experiment. I'm going to, whilst these guys are doing that, I went into like the police network. Well, there's two things. Firstly, I find out, how did we find out about this? Did a beat officer come across it? Did
Twitter.
someone overhear it? Twitter?
I think someone.
Someone tweeted, "This is mad and shit." Hashtag. Oh fuck.
Oh my god, we're all dying.
I would say
At the
this-
mafia.
So many blades. So many piercing blades.
Oh, oh Christ!
I hate Mondays.
Oh Christ! The pain. Hashtag bleeding out.
I think
Hashtag worst Monday
was
ever.
probably some sort of anonymous tip-off after like
Okay.
that like nothing had been heard. Or
Well, they must have like cleaners or
Okay.
someone.
Yeah,
Oh,
someone
yeah,
came in and
yeah.
was just like,
just,
"Oh,
just a regular tip-off, like yeah.
jeez."
Okay, fine. So nothing. No way to.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going
Okay.
to look into the background of what. I'm going to do an intelligence test to look into our police records, see if there's anything relevant to this location, and like maybe one of the faces I can see. I just see if there's an intact face that I can get some recognition of, and then look through and see if I can find out what these guys were into recently in terms of crime stuff.
Okay.
3.
Can I somehow
Yeah.
use charisma to charm it out of their dead bodies?
They're just sort of Russian, as far as you know. Russian mafia.
What kind of game were they in?
Yeah,
What kind of games?
What was their business? What were they?
Their
Drugs, women,
business was
both?
in black market dealings.
Of
Pigs.
Whatever you need.
Of
Whatever
dark
you need.
It was just the three,
What's
so
the mean, my friend?
I'm just gonna say black market dealings.
Okay.
404 era. Page could not be found.
Do you have any leads? Do you have any like go-tos? Any ears on the street?
You know that the Russian mafia, they're largely located around the West Hollywood area. You also know that in terms of having known that they're involved with like black market trade, there's a lot of black market trade in Anaheim, which is sort of now a rundown kind of
Yeah.
area.
It's my hometown.
Town.
From that street,
straight out of-
hard
straight
straight
out of-
Anaheim.
Straight
out of Anaheim.
Yeah,
Crazy
next to
motherfucker
Disneyland.
called. Crazy
Good
motherfucker
God.
called. The decaying ruins. the smoking crater that
You know what?
was.
Disneyland's
After-
been moved elsewhere.
Nuclear
It's no
Disney.
longer
It was
Anaheim.
Now
briefly all new nuclear Disneyland. Now smoking hole in the ground.
Disneyland's now in like Burbank or something. It's completely changed place.
Hipsters. So
So
that was
we
Anaheim.
found-
You've
Yeah.
got to argue your case while you're allowed to like tag along with these.
Yeah, I
guys.
want to go.
Hey,
I want
guys.
to go say. Actually, no. I have no charisma. I will not go say hi to Ballsy, even though we've
I've
met
got
at the printer before.
I've got charisma 4. I'm going to say hi to the guys. Just.
Yeah, you can talk to
Right,
them.
guys, how's it going? I'm Ballsy. My voice is ever changing because I can't remember which one it originally was. But
That's pretty good.
I'm on a case. I'm on the job. We got some dead Ruskies to be finding the means of their death. Yeah.
I'm not going to do an American accent. I was just about to commit to one.
Don't do accents.
Don't do
No,
accents. He's
please.
Japanese.
That's so insensitive. We can't do that.
Okay. But Ballsy's
So what do you reckon,
got a great
guys?
accent.
It's fine.
I should something about how cute and charming your accent is.
I know.
We flirt a little.
You already have a boyfriend, don't you?
Oh, you're
No. I went on a couple of days. Nothing serious. Yeah, I
Nothing serious?
went on like a date. Okay,
Right.
I haven't even decided whether I'm going to call him back. I have added him on Facebook. It's super awkward. I was kind of drunk.
Nah.
Oh god.
Right.
He was a surf shop dude.
Oh,
My
yeah,
character
the surf-
has poor decision making.
Yeah. I think he was younger.
He
than
has
you as
no
well.
life.
Where's the intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean she's not. Well, she's not that bright.
Come on, guys, let's
Yeah.
go.
Also not very charismatic. Really
I
nothing
don't-
except punching. And she's
Yeah.
got broken arms. So I mean,
She's
what
not
even
even
is her
good at
deal today?
punching.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know. It's an exclusive team.
right, guys, let's get cracking to Anaheim. That place for the meanest, hardest.
I definitely want to go to Anaheim because that's my
Yeah.
native district. If someone else wants to go and check out West Hollywood, that's fine.
Guys, let's rush through Anaheim.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
So Anaheim. Yeah.
You guys going to Anaheim?
Yep.
Alright then.
Do we have some
So-
kind of higher authority that's told us Ballsy's coming with us?
Ballsy.
Yeah, Carmen, Valid.
That's the one, Carmen.
Carmen
Oh,
Vallis
you've got
Belmonte
history with
says
that.
Oh,
Pulls up
not
and-
Carmen.
she tells don't give
You
Ballsy
sleep
any
with
shit,
her one
alright?
time.
Because he's
Lay
you're
in the
down two
street,
men.
freaking the sheets.
Yeah.
You're down. Oh yeah, sorry. I don't want this to be like a sort of a mean thing to say or anything, but in terms of like just editing and production, it would be great if
We don't
could
talk
learn
over
to
you.
Sort of don't talk over. No, you guys can like obviously interrupt and stuff, and I'll stop talking, but because I need to partially do this as well.
Yeah,
No talking
exposition.
over each
Yeah, yeah.
other. Yeah,
Alright.
no talking over. If it can.
Yes, I know. 'Cause it's really.
Yeah.
I know. I understand.
I mean, it's not. It's literally just so I can edit. but-
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Because it sounds like a dickhead thing
No,
to
it's not a
say.
dickhead.
No, it's not. I
Yeah.
absolutely.
I
I know.
understand, right? It's just I'm new to the game. You need to
No,
take
no,
it
no,
slow,
I'm
right?
sorry. Carmen Valdes Belmonte calls you up, and she's like, don't give Ballsy any shit, because you're down two people right now. I mean, JC's and, getting his phone updated, he's been glitching out. It seems the damage was much worse than we thought. And don't know where Drake is. She's on leave. She's taking a holiday time off. But yeah, Ballsy, part of the homicide unit. So Shimmers on your own, okay? And get this sorted out. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure thing, boss.
So you're off to
Yep.
Anaheim. So you guys are now on the road. And this is my little thingy.
Oh, it's self-driving cars.
You can drive if you want to.
You can drive it manually. I quite liked it. My
Yeah.
my girl's thing is like driving.
But yeah, you guys are on your way to Anaheim, kind of a rough area. Meanwhile, just to quickly cut to it, We've got JC wired into all this bullshit, getting sorted out. We got Drake, who is sorting out some contracts and stuff back in England, in Shropshire, let's say. One of her estates that she has, in very nice, fancy sort of smart attire and everything, very different to how you consider her. And when you're driving past Anaheim, you got lots of sort of rundown Hispanic sort of convenience stores or Asian stores and everything. Lots of diversities, just all mingling. Lots of marketplaces as well. Driving past some seedier areas, you see a couple of sex bots hanging around corners and stuff.
That's
Sex bots.
Sex bots.
Sex bots hanging around corners.
What was it for the car?
But it's a nice. It's a nice.
No, but dice.
It's a nice little day anyway. It's just no one seems to be having any sort of troubles. It's sort of a complex day in rundown Anaheim.
Right.
Just in case the camera didn't pick that up, what we just said was
What do you say?
oh, I got a 6!
Ballsy gets balls deep in a sex bot.
Guys, he's not an animal. He's a respectable member.
He just happens to have +2 penetration.
Exactly. Oh Christ, it comes with the charisma.
Yeah.
And reaction time and dexterity. I mean, it all plays.
He's everything a girl could want. How far is this from my old pad?
Little stomping grounds.
Because I don't get on well with... I tried to leave my pass by me, I don't get on well with my mum, so...
Do your mum and dad still alive?
She is just.
My dad, I never knew my dad. My mum never really forgave me for the fact that I got picked and my sister didn't.
Right. Okay, so you kind of drive past your block and you sort of like look to it, and then we cut to like an interior shot of your apartment, your old family type apartment. Your mum's just sort of, there's those pictures of like your daughter on the wall and stuff, and she's just sort of like
Eating
watching crap, sort of TV on her sort of hollow deck.
Her rectangle.
On her
A
rectangle.
rectangle. Was it overheating?
And
Or-
she's
It's all rectangles, everything's rectangles.
yeah.
Alright.
And she's what's she doing? She's probably smoking or something. I don't know if it's an e-cig or if it's
Yeah,
what,
e-cigs.
but yeah. That seems
They
outdated.
turn out to be even worse than real cigarettes in the future,
Yeah.
and people
Yeah.
go back to smoking. The police
however-
starts massively subsidising real cigarettes, and they
Yeah.
realise just how bad. They turn you into like a mutant beast.
However, as a sort of a background thing, I mean, ever since, because there was a lot of pollution back then with the fuel cells for a lot of the older cars that they used to use, which ran on nuclear energy and stuff, there's a lot of pollution. They've massively cleaned up the place since you've sort of had your operation, so it's much cleaner. And I mean, it's still a bit, grimy. And
I
stuff,
haven't been back
but
here for years. God.
they don't use those old. They don't use those fuel cells so much now.
No.
Yeah, so now you arrive. Your only real lead is just sort of the main sort of. There's a sort of a black market sort of trade center. It's well known for a lot of black market sort of small dealings and
Yeah.
stuff. You're just hoping, I guess, to pick up some sort of information from like the
Okay.
stalls and stuff. It's literally like walking down a marketplace with people selling their
Yeah.
cybernetic wares and whatnot.
Where's what?
Right, so put the handbrake on, as any responsible driver does. Then make sure we're parked in the safe zone, look both ways in traffic before getting out of the car, and then we go in.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, are you all
Let's go
safe? Alright.
I'm okay. I'm happy, Chief.
That's good.
Okay, right.
I call you Chief even though you're not a Chief.
God,
It
it
probably
is
slightly
fine, but-
winds you up that I call you Chief.
No way, boss. Why'd I call you boss? Dunno. What are we doing? Where am I? No, black market.
Yeah,
that
we
was a
should-
brief moment where you...
It's just, the brain is just like, ugh.
Was you right, Ballsy?
I've got this. Yeah, so we bust in, but subtly. So
yeah,
we
well, it's
open in
busy.
the rush.
It's busy.
but
I mean, it's
oh,
not
right, yeah.
all illegal. It's
Oh,
like
it's
an
just a
open.
marketplace.
It's an open marketplace. It's busy. Lots of people around. It's not obviously all illegal stuff going on.
Do they
but
sell any breakfast consumables? No, it doesn't matter.
They do. They got food. You can totally get some food.
That's fine. He's not
Yeah.
hungry yet.
Alright.
He's not hungry
I
yet.
guess I'll go check out a
Feel free
store
to
which
look.
seems a bit illegal.
The most
Alright.
illegal.
Lynn walks up to. I guess let's say. I'm gonna say
Lighter.
Nigerian seller. There's like, and he's got a load of sort of.
If it's
cybernetic
Nigerian,
wares.
I'm doing accents and you're doing accents.
We're not doing
And
accents.
it's never getting put on the internet.
and lots of sort of
Oh.
upgrades, like cheap,
Okay,
sort of
Why are they cheap?
bad augmented
Is
upgrades.
it?
good price.
Because they're probably
Special price for you,
illegal,
sir.
but I mean, if you try to, I mean, you guys can try and bust them, but.
No, we don't want to bust them. We
No,
want
I want to have a nice chat with this.
Yeah,
this.
Would he promise to stop me if he
Hey,
feels
hey,
it's
you look
slightly
like a
racist?
good man.
Oh yeah.
How would you like this
Yes,
this new
it's really racist.
optical lens for the eye? It sees infrared, it sees behind walls and stuff. It sees great, man. Mister, you'll have great eyesight, and maybe you'll have some luck with peeping the ladies and stuff with this one.
I
Or
sort
we
of blankly stare at him.
Well, I can see from red. It's well done, mate.
At his suggestion of some kind of joviality, I just don't even crack a smile, and just start looking through his wares and.
Anything
I'm
you're
gonna,
looking
I'm
for,
gonna,
anything
I'm
you're
gonna
looking
slap
for.
a full charisma to become
Yeah,
bosom chums with the guy.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, no, no.
He's super
looking to-
standoffish.
Yeah, he's not friendly. He doesn't like people from where I'm
Alright.
from.
Hey, if you guys aren't gonna get anything, then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Can I
Okay?
perceive if some of the goods are stolen, or
Um,
not stolen, but as in, I can tell that some things you wouldn't just be able to have at that kind of price.
You pick up one of these sort of there's an arm sort of muscle
Yeah.
extension thing, and you examine it and you can tell that this is not
Yeah.
legal. This isn't
Okay.
the correct sort of branding or anything. The code doesn't check up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You actually got one at home.
It's quite a cheap price you've got there.
because
Very reasonable.
we want to sell the bargains onto you, sir.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Very kind
Yeah.
indeed. Where did you get this? Who's your supplier?
Hey, our suppliers are fine. Okay,
Who's your
it's all
supplier?
legit. It's all.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
it's,
play more of a.
it's cyberware.
I cut him off. I say I'm playing with my back off in this. I just sort
Oh,
of
yeah.
like sort of pick it up sort of gently and just let go and go. Do you have a license for selling any of this that I can see?
A license? I mean, who are you guys? You don't have any authority to ask
Sorry,
for a license.
I give him a little hollow badge.
No, oh no.
Didn't
you
mean-
don't
didn't
want
mean
us
to be
get
so
our
gruff.
lashes out.
Yeah.
No, actually, we should pretend to be from the. We should pretend to be from the Russians.
Well, none of us are Russian.
No, I know. So what? Do we have the name of any of those people that were killed? Do we from the records? Do I have the name of any of those guys?
Yeah, but you just know that they're connected to like.
That's
a
fine.
larger-
I just want to drop a name into
Oh,
the
okay, yeah,
conversation.
sure.
So I'll just say
I'll give you.
Igor, Boris.
Ivan Ivanovich.
sent me.
Ivan.
Ivan?
Mikhail
Oh. Bloshnik.
Bochkev.
Broshkev.
What's wrong with that?
It's a made up sound, Dan.
It is a made up sound.
It's like you know, it's the English
No.
like
Bloshka.
Stanislav.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Stanislav.
okay,
That's
okay.
a
Stanislav, yeah.
Stanislav.
Yeah,
That's,
okay, yeah.
Is that first name though?
Stanislav Ivanovich.
Yeah, sure.
Stanislav Ivanovich. Wait. So are you guys? Because you guys just asked for like ID and like you guys
Did
asked
we?
for.
We're playing
I
mind
asked.
games for
I
tricking.
asked for. I did
Did someone
ask.
else try and
I did
charisma
ask for a license, and it's just like, no, not one of those licenses. A license.
A license
don't-
for crime.
Yeah,
A
but
license for the weeds.
basically, I'm gonna pretend I'm extorting protection money
Yeah.
from him. That's what I'm going for here, and I actually cannot, for the life of me, think of a good way to phrase it. But it'll basically be the
Yeah.
license from.
His license.
Well,
I
you would
think-
have,
I think
you would have something to prove that.
That
Yeah.
you had paid your
Especially in
protection money.
this day and age.
You got to roll charisma for that. Oh my
Six.
god.
Okay,
Oh.
quite well.
The guy cracks under the pressure.
Hey, if you see Stanislav anywhere, you tell Stanislav that those Legorgs shipment that he sent me weren't any good. Okay.
That better be a code,
last
buddy, because I'm
ship.
about to start cracking skulls.
Got
Oh
two
my
back.
God.
I mean, technically,
That's-
technically,
thank
it's
you very
entrapment,
much.
but
It doesn't matter, we're not playing by the book at the moment.
we never play it by the
We
book.
drove
Down
this
over Bay.
safely.
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
Can we roll
Can we
something else?
do a
Dick?
Columbo?
Right, so
So
we now.
Stanislav, where is he
Well,
exactly?
Can
No,
I do
we
some
know-
kind of like
You know his
dexterity?
head.
Oh shit!
So we now know that he has done dealings, and in fact he's bought stuff.
Yeah.
I now want to talk to him about, say something like, well, you know what the
Code,
supply
yeah.
chains, we've had some supply issues recently.
Timing our operation. We're timing
complete
our operation.
shot in the dark.
Are you
Yeah, man.
trying to be the Russians then?
Yeah, I'm still trying to be the Russians.
from
I'm
Russia.
just gonna say,
Hey, if anyone's having supply issues at the moment, it's the Japanese. Okay, so
oh yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, I mean, what the hell happened there?
Dunno, I'm counting my, I don't know, lucky stars. I
I
can't
mean, you
remember.
guys are lucky,
Yeah.
okay? You
I just-
guys are
rage
good
is
that
just
the
boiling
Japanese
inside
aren't.
me.
It's going great. Let me tell you what.
Okay,
Ivanovic, it's Stanislaw. He's doing great at the moment. He is fan-dabby-dozy. Absolutely not dismembered.
Well, you let him know that if he doesn't start getting the right orgs for me, I'm gonna start getting stuff from the Japanese, okay? Even if they're having supply issues, I'm sure they'll bounce back at some point.
I'm tempted to threaten him with a metal ice cream scoop.
Then you can definitely try that if you want to.
We've got some quite good information from him, though.
Yeah.
We need more.
Well, we know.
So what have we
we've
got?
got a
We've
lead,
got-
the Japanese.
But that all of the Japanese people.
My character knows them.
Can you? Yes, actually. Can you do? Like.
Can you do some kind of?
Can you do
I
a check
come
into?
from that sort of
Can you do like a
police-
background check into
Just
like?
as police background information, when he's talking about the Japanese in terms of black market trade,
Yeah.
It doesn't mean all of them.
your assumption is with the sort of the Yakuza / triads.
Alright, yeah.
Sort
Yeah.
of.
So
What
should
do
we
we-
go see them?
Can you?
I
You seem
know.
like you're the guy who can look into that best. With
I
your,
know the people in Little Tokyo.
You know
Um,
some, but do you
not-
do you know the stuff?
I didn't know this was going to happen this episode, so it'd be weird if I said I did know them.
What do you mean?
I was thinking my character might know them, but I didn't know that was going to come in, so...
I don't know if you do have any. Do you
Then
have
I
any
don't-
links into like the underground Japanese stuff? I mean, I don't know. Do you think?
We're not even thinking of Leeds. I was just going to say, literally, just do a search on our network. But
Yeah.
That might
I
make
mean, you
things
speak
a bit
Japanese,
too easy,
so-
though, if you
Yeah, no,
have
that's what I was
it.
thinking. That was too easy. So,
So in that case, should we lean on them more or go to the
yeah,
other place?
we can just... But I know places to... I know
Okay,
you,
I'm gonna
you know where we can find.
I
them.
know
What
we
we
can-
do
yeah,
know-
I know
With
we
a
can
melon
find them.
ball. A melon ball at an ice cream scoop, and I'm like, but I'm using my dexterity to like wiggle it around in a very threatening manner.
I think charisma would be right.
I tried, charisma.
Try again.
You screwed me over.
Let him do. How about let him do a dexterity roll? The dexterity roll will boost the charisma roll.
Yeah, so if I do something cool like with a flip knife that's on my arm.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
Right, so
okay.
he's all like, ooh.
So you bring out the ice cream scoop, and he's just like,
You're hungry.
"Is that an ice cream scoop?"
It's razor sharp edge.
A little gleam of light.
I mean,
You should like slice something neatly in
is
half.
that an ice cream scoop?
So I,
I just blankly stare
so
at
I,
him.
You should flick
I
no
gently-
emotion.
I gently cut the eye augment and I flick it and I catch it like a lacrosse player for
Wow,
a few
okay.
times. And you're like, wow, this guy is
All
really-
on a 5.
All on a 5. He fumbles a little bit. That's because he didn't get a 6. But
Right. Okay.
You just get a splatter.
no, he keeps it.
Can you stop? Can I have the eye back?
Gently on
Don't give him the
table.
other. Don't give him the
Oh,
other.
sorry.
It's like
What? What do you guys want?
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn it. No, we
I
should,
don't think he knows anything.
Oh, if he doesn't
yeah.
know anything,
we should go to the
I
Japanese.
just
Grabs it from your
I
hands.
gently give it back
Okay.
to him like a gentle.
Get out of here! I don't need
No,
you.
you should.
here.
You should go to the hand and just drop it on the floor.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
yeah,
Quit
like a
messing, you hooligans.
like a
Quit messing with
petulant
my
child.
stuff.
I messed all his stand up so it's slightly unorthodox.
No,
and then I
no, yeah,
walk
that's
away.
not supposed
and
to
then
be
we go.
there. Oh,
We go.
Yeah.
We have mild
I just go.
inconvenience.
I just go.
Okay.
Yeah.
you guys could have been so cool.
We
You're
are
just like
cool.
petulant
We
kids
can-
instead.
Welcome to Big School.
Oh my god.
Right, so we're on our way to.
We're resolutely
You
not
guys are still
badass.
in Anaheim, and there's like so many. Like, just to let you know.
Are we gonna go to
There's-
shop
Okay.
to shop to shop?
Do
No, no, no,
you
there's
go-
so many
yeah,
sort of
I should go
diversities. There's
to-
so many.
You go to Little Tokyo.
I should go to Little Tokyo. That's
we
what
are
I'm gonna
gonna.
We'll stay here.
We're gonna do perception to see if there's anything else. I've only got a 1.
Alright, cool.
As do I.
I see 3. I don't see a lot. I mean, I'm short-sighted.
5. That's
Okay,
better.
Mac, you overhear some of the vendors talking about a Yakuza shipment going missing or misdirected, and yeah, that's what you overhear.
Do we have like Can we like communicate with each other? About
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well he knows. You know that.
Yeah, I know
when
that.
we go in, so you've got that information.
Yeah.
Wait, are you leaving now for Little Tokyo?
Yeah, I've driven off.
Oh god.
I've gone to Little Tokyo.
We
So-
can get public transport.
Yeah, I'll take the
Yeah, I
bus.
take the car. So
So I'm gonna take the.
maybe we call another one to turn up, but it takes a while to arrive. Like
Yeah.
there's like a police carpool. We can be like,
It's like
turn up.
Uber, but police.
Yeah, and also driven by robots.
Right, so we literally just waiting for the car.
So this,
Yeah.
No, you
so
guys are still. You've
yes,
overheard
I overheard the rumor.
Okay.
Was it just 2 people chatting about? Because I basically want to pick one of these guys and shadow them. Is my thinking.
It's one vendor talking to another, to be honest.
Okay, so they're not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. Yeah, they're vending more cybernetic sort of wares and stuff. Just augmentation, cheap augs, probably illegal.
Can I crack out the charisma one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just can I come up
What
to
do you
them
want
really
to ask
friendly?
them? Yeah.
I want to come up with them with a soft scoop and be like, hey, you like ice cream? It's really hot here because I've got a little
Charisma. Yeah.
That might be a cool idea. Actually, built-in thing which you didn't know you had like a hidden compartment, kept refrigerated.
But it's
Why
in his
does-
jacket. It's not in his body because that would be silly.
Company
It's got a little
cold
cooler box.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which has lots of melons for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's melon flavoured, and you're like you're bribing them. You bribe them with the ice cream.
It's quite tart though, so I need to let them out.
There is
so
an
I've
ice
got a
cream
little bit of
vendor, right? Like
Buy some ice cream.
Stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
buy some ice cream.
Buy some
Okay,
ice
thanks.
cream.
Thanks,
sir,
Dan,
not me.
thank you.
that. I've got this.
You bought some ice cream.
And I
Okay.
go over to them and I'm like, hey guys, what's up? With my. And I come up to them
What?
with 3 6.
Oh, that is a
6s.
fucking killer roll.
And they're like, this guy with his ice cream.
Okay,
he's
so wait. Okay, so what do you say?
Sup, fellas? Wait, sup, fellas? How's it going?
It's fine. That's good for you.
Pretty
You
hot
look for
today.
anything to buy?
I am. I'm in for a big purchase.
Oh, alright. What sort of
First,
those ice creams?
do you like iced fruit?
Yeah?
You want some iced fruit?
Yeah? You like ice?
Is this like a racist thing?
Fruit?
Yeah.
Some fruit?
Sure. Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Easy,
man.
fella.
Oh, it's not. Well,
I'll scratch your back. You scratch mine.
that's like good ice cream.
Melon.
Wait. So, have you bought ice cream or fruit?
Fruity ice cream.
Okay, fruity ice cream. Cool.
Ah,
Yeah. Thanks, man.
there you go.
Oh, fantastic.
No, they have it.
And then they go ice cream. You're cool, you know.
I
You're
know.
a cool guy. What were you looking to buy anyway? Oh, that's good ice cream.
I don't know. Some.
They're really happy. They're really nice.
Yeah, they're
so.
up. Some. I
chuffed.
talk about the. I asked for the augments that were like dodgy that didn't turn up.
Oh yeah. That.
I got a good angle on this.
Which he seeps into my brain
Yeah,
using science.
So the idea is so it'd be like I bought an augment from somewhere around here, and it was I was,
Doesn't even keep my ice cream cool.
so it was a thing of augments going missing, right? A Yakuza shipment going missing,
Or misdirected. Yeah.
misdirected.
This is all gossip from them part. Yeah.
Okay, so you could be like I ordered. You should pretend that you ordered and it hasn't turned up, and you're like,
yeah.
so I ordered. I couldn't find the guys. Do you know anything about?
I ordered a new leg for legs. And I have no leg.
Seemed fine, but yeah.
It's knackered.
Ah.
I struggle every day.
Yeah, this guy
That's
can be
torture.
really troublesome on the knees and stuff.
Have you any? Do you know where Julio is?
Julio. Yeah, you looking for, yeah, Julio does legs. Wait, no, you just made it up, didn't you?
No.
Who's Julio?
I know.
Wait, who's
Julio does legs is the name of his shop.
No, it's just like some, I don't know, I say some generic like slang term for like a guy who can get things like red.
Okay. Well, I
No
guess,
Irish.
I mean, if there's a late shipment, it's probably because of the Yakuza and the Triads, their shipment sort of being misdirected. A lot of people are blaming the Russians and stuff for that.
Oh, guys, I mean, I wish I had a nice fruity iced condiment to smear on my face, but I don't because I gave you my last two.
Well,
Can
we
you tell me
appreciate that. Yeah.
Where to find the Russians?
They usually stick around, what? West
No, for
Hollywood?
fuck's sake.
It's-
West Hollywood, right? Yeah, West Hollywood, yeah.
Good work, guys. Already knew that. Let's backtrack. What about the Yakuza people? Where are they?
I mean, know where they are.
Oh, we know
Yeah,
where they are.
that's okay.
What,
I mean,
what
like,
do we need?
to
What
meet
do we need? Do we need
we need to know where the shipment's going.
Where?
Yeah.
Tell me where the fucking shipments
You want
are.
some ice cream, dude?
No.
Hey! Man, did you actually not
I've
get
got a
us
second.
on
I've got a second. Let's do it.
This guy's kind of unhinged, right? Yeah.
He's aloof. He's playing it cool.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
the shipment?
Yeah.
Your other personality. Oh my god. Shipment. I don't know, where do they get the stuff from?
You know.
I don't know, I hear that they get it from Hawaii or something. Yeah, but I don't know. What we hear is that they had the shipment coming in, but it's been completely misdirected or it's lost or some bullshit like that, and so we're not getting any of the stuff from that shipment for a while. And a lot of people blame like the Russian mafia for this because they're all.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna stop
Can
there
I-
because you are sending me
there's
in
a-
fucking circles here.
Can I check the like customs police records to see if they've stopped they've stopped or done anything to do with observed in any way? Look for something
Roll
related to
intelligence,
this.
yeah.
At a minus or just regular?
Regular.
Okay. 4s.
Could I
You know what? You get nothing.
Okay.
There's like no way.
There's no clear like thing. that's
Should we
like-
just
yeah.
go?
Maybe like
yeah,
one of
I'll-
the regular
just
sort
wait
of.
for-
I mean, they're
no,
off the
no,
records though.
you're
so
at your
you know
place.
nothing.
You do your.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so I just
I was
get
just
my-
wondering
get my
if something got
information.
caught and that's why I got held up.
Or are you doing it sneaky so we don't really know, and you just do a dice and then you either have or have not found information that down tell you, so you don't have to divulge or you use the ties.
Oh, that could.
Wait, what's going on?
So instead of he just does a dice roll to see if he got the information he wanted to get, so then he doesn't have to go into his relationship with them, and we can have that air of mystery, and we don't know, but you do know.
Wait,
It's not
do you
like.
want an informant?
What, as in.
Like someone who is on the fringe,
Yeah.
but sort of like you scratch their back, they scratch your
Yeah,
back.
no, I feel like I'm not.
So
Yeah, I'm
you're
not.
informed-
I'm not
Your
actually.
junkie cousin.
Yeah, I'm not actually
So-
properly corrupt.
No, but you have like someone
I just
who
have more
is
lo-
on the fringes
Yeah.
and stuff, and
Yeah.
you can sort of talk to them and then give you some information. They're not so deep in, but they know generally.
But I just have more loyalty.
That works.
I probably have more
fine.
loyalty to the Japanese side of
Yeah.
than the actual.
Do you
Police
plan
department.
to
So I go chat
meet-
to my.
you meet up at a little in Little Tokyo.
Just pick one.
Yuko. Give me a surname.
Oh, Yuko's fine.
You meet up with your informant Yuko. You're in a like little Tokyo bar. Hey, what you need?
Just wondering. I hear there's a shipment that's gone missing.
Shipment gone. Oh, you're talking about yeah. The Yakuza and the Triads.
Yeah.
They're sort of vying for sort of black market control with the
Yeah.
with a sort of black market cybernetic
Yeah.
trade where they're vying with the Russian mafia. And one of their shipments has gone. It's been misdirected. So I mean, I think it's been misdirected and it's currently headed back to Hawaii. And no one knows why. No one has
Okay.
any idea why it's been
Yeah.
misdirected.
Do you not know anything from the what the higher echelons are saying about it? Are they just as confused as?
Yeah, no one
Yeah,
knows. I
okay.
mean, they've even contacted because it came late. Obviously, the shipment was late, and no one knew what was going on. And I called back and like, we've been sent back to Hawaii, and they're like, why? And so it's going to be a long time till it gets back to port.
Okay.
So no one knows what happened on the ship, but
They suspect it was the Russians.
and comms aren't so great with
Yeah.
with the ocean, so
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's
where
what's
do they
going on.
where do
So
they
where do
normally come into? So it
Yeah.
got here and then got sent
Yeah,
back,
that's true.
right?
Yeah. So where?
They got
they
turned
they,
around.
they, they,
Just comes to the
they,
port, or-
they didn't even get to the port, but they turned around.
So they're around
close.
middle of the ocean. Okay.
Yeah, and it just got weirdly turned around.
Okay.
So and
Is there some kind of?
people are saying that for some reason it was the Russian mafia because
I reckon we
obviously
should
they
go
want
lean on them.
control of
Okay.
that market.
Well, have you heard about the mafia? What
I mean,
what
I
we
don't know too much about the Russian mafia.
Yeah.
I mean, I think one of the dens got hit or something. but
Okay.
That's all I know.
Is that nothing on our side about having done that?
Anything about?
Was that a in retaliation or?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened with that. Maybe. Well, you might have to roll charisma or something.
Shit.
'cause-
I was thinking of things I could say to him, but I have to roll charisma and I've got nothing. So, I just like spill my drink. It's just
You're like, there's so much.
Just like, oh,
You like look round, like lean to the
Man, I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know if we were involved or not. I mean, again, dude, I'm on the fringe. I'm not, I'm good. I'm
Yeah, of course.
exploding in small sort of stuff.
That's fine, but you
Like
know.
really small sort of, we're good, aren't we?
Oh no,
Yeah.
don't worry. You know.
Yeah, but no, I mean, as
I
far
help
as
you,
I
you
know,
help me.
I don't know much about
Yeah.
what's going on with the inner workings higher up, but I know that, the Russians got
Yeah.
hit. There was a bit of talk about it here. It seems that the Russians misdirected the Yakuza and the Triads shipment, as far as I can tell. So I don't know what's going on. This is just all like hearsay I'm hearing from around. So
Okay.
So yeah.
Should we try and like
we're on our way to the.
Yeah, like,
thing.
we can contact each other
we
with
can
us.
meet.
So,
I'm just
where
talk
can I
to these
accept
guys.
mine?
Where are we on our way to?
The west.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Place, so
I mean, should we
the
try and-
lead? The lead we
Are we
have.
going to try and find the actual Yakuza, like, higher ups? And
I mean, we could do, but isn't that a can of worms for your character?
probably.
What leads do we actually have?
Yeah,
So
So we've
we've
got the Russians. That's what we've got. We've got the
Yeah.
Russians and the higher up Yakuza.
Yeah.
We haven't
maybe I
looked
could
into the
Can
trials.
I talk to the look into the Hawaiian
go to Hawaii.
contact?
Let's go to
Yeah,
Hawaii.
can we go to Hawaii?
Let's go to Hawaii.
contact the Hawaiian.
Spend 3 or 4 months just solving this sucker.
Can we contact the Hawaiian
It's a tough job.
authorities?
okay, as far as you guys know, just background information, like Hawaii, and this is also true in real life, there is a large sort of Yakuza presence in Hawaii, and so it's
Okay.
sort of a big sort of American base of operations for them. That's just all you know.
Okay,
It's
so-
a very difficult thing to get, especially because you guys are just involved in LA.
Can I get in touch with the Hawaiian police while we're driving over to West Hollywood?
You know, Skype.
I know it's the wrong time of the day.
No, yeah, sure. You can.
Uh,
It's the right time of the day.
Is this the chief of Hawaii police? Is this the king of Hawaii?
Is this Barry Hawaii? I've got a question.
Barry Hawaii of the Hawaii.
What do you actually?
Is this
That
Barry?
means hello and goodbye.
Oh god. Do we start this call or end it? Goodbye. Start again. No, we're on the phone. Skyping with voice and visual images. It's all gone weird. So I start going backwards on the magic roundabout.
So you're
That's what
calling
the
up.
future sounds like.
Yeah. What's up?
So
How can we help?
How's that
we're
stuck in
investigating an
roast
interesting case over here, based on shimmers coming in from Hawaii to the Yakuza, and there's rumour on the street here is that a shipment was coming. A boat went out, but then turned around without reaching its target. Can't tell you
we are
how much trouble
monitoring
it's
that
caused.
situation.
No, Barry, I hate to lean on you, but I need some help, man.
But
You need
it
to sort
is-
this out.
Very difficult to get involved with their whole business. You can't believe how much support they got legally. But yeah, we've been monitoring obviously a lot of the shipments coming in and out. And yeah, one of the regular sort of shipments was sent out. I think we've heard some stuff about it turning around some way.
Is it worth hitting him with
On
a
the way to LA, it turned around, it's on its way back here.
Oh, it hasn't got back
it's
there
still-
yet.
Yeah,
it's
got back
in limbo.
now.
How far was it from LA? Would it be possible for us to get like a police chopper out?
Jets.
No, it's not possible.
Oh,
It's-
Barry, you're busting my balls in, man.
My name's not Barry.
It is Barry Hawaii.
Who are ya?
Hey! Who are you?
I've got a charisma to that. 5.
He's fine.
I'm Barry Hawaii.
Barry Boy Jr., your own son.
Hey, sorry. I'm just looking up my console. Mac, is it?
Yes.
Who's this guy?
This is
Barry, it's Barry Hawaii.
this is Edward Ballston.
Dude, what
I
are you
don't know
doing?
your
And
name
it's Mike the Ball Shaft.
Mike
The
Shaft.
Ball, no.
Mike, it's DCI Michael Shaft. He's an investigator.
I can see him
Oh.
whispering things. We're on a
Homicide
video.
detective.
It's
It's
a
on
visual
Skype.
link here.
Oh, it's breaking up.
Is he gone? Is he gone?
So unprofessional.
Oh wait.
Okay, so you offended the Hawaiian.
That's how everyone does it.
I
in
got a 5 in charisma.
We cut over to Hawaii and he's like, damn it, they never take it seriously.
Says Barry
And he gets
Hawaii.
up, he's in his shorts, Hawaiian shirt.
He's wearing shorts.
He's wearing like a suit and tie on the top. And he goes, Michael, no one take us seriously.
Oh.
And he picks up his surfboard and walks out the office.
On my calls, I'm going home.
Just slowly across the floor.
That's what we get.
Can we keep?
I'm so glad we made that
Can
call.
we keep Barry Hawaii on speed dial just in case there's an
Sure,
emergency?
you can.
I'm just going emergency.
My name's not Barry Hawaii, okay? It's Clive. So,
yourself.
what are you asking of us?
I'm not asking anything of you. I'm just giving you. I'm just going to give you a location, just some information. Do with that information whatever you feel like doing.
Let's see.
Ballsy
I like you.
Okay, fine.
Start with the next. Run.
Ballsy, stop. Stop. Ballsy, no. Sorry, he gets very enthusiastic.
We're trying to make her face smaller. she's best.
You can't.
She's best from the front.
She's best like that. You can't ruin her look.